Hello everyone, it is PTG, Proxy Table Gaming. I'm Hyper G with Lucky Sixes.
Buongiorno, ciao bella, si. Another foreign one for you, just in case you were wondering.
No comment. Not going to rise to you.
Snowing outside.
Oh yeah.
You can't see this. I've got nothing to back that up with.
Easily distracted, aren't you, Lucky Sixes? You got the distracting special rule. A battle report. I'm glad you asked.
Of course.
A battle report.
Yes.
It's round 4 of Bristol tournament.
The 9th age.
Yes. We've got round 4. Lucky Sixes.
So day 2.
Day 2. We're feeling confident. You're on 32 points. I'm on 31. Yeah. So
you're still on a higher table.
I'm still on a higher table than
What
you.
the hell, tournament organisers Callum and Shane?
Yes, I am still on a better table.
What the hell?
Clearly the better player.
The ringer comes in and he's on a higher table. What the hell?
Well, you should have, just suck it up. Get on with it. Shut
Absolutely.
up. And you're playing against someone I just beat.
Yeah.
I mean,
Back to Luke.
About? Yeah,
Back to Luke
still
with his Beast Herds.
Beast Herds. You'll recognise the army because it is the same guy.
Same as the last one. So I was, and again, quite nice that I've got a chance to go against Beastmen as well because we don't go against him. Secure target this time. So we had, what's that one? That's where you each pick a target and it's got to be 24 inches away and so you got 2 on the battlefield.
Yeah, you throw out your own objective pretty much.
Yeah. Counter thrust.
Yeah, so you had overnight to sort of semi-prepare for this one.
Yeah, a little bit. And obviously you'd already battled in as well. So
we talked about
2 cents. Although we're very different armies. So
I said use your trolls well.
Yeah.
And then you reminded me.
And then, remember those mad gits.
Yeah, they're good.
And always do totemic summons.
And make sure you make use of your Gargantula.
Yeah.
That's all the advice I passed on.
I ignored all of that.
Because you don't have any of those units. Oh, what a shame.
Yeah. But, yeah, so we talked about what was going to happen. And in deployment, this is what did happen.
It is.
I became suddenly very defensive. Cornered up.
Okay.
So I'd put originally, being counter thrust, we did one or the other. I put these here. And then which vanguarded up to there. He got there, and then I decided once he put a few of his chariots down and I could be in shooting range, I decided just to put down and get the first turn and go from there, really.
Awesome.
So he vanguarded up to here and to here with some of his, but chose not to with anything else. Mainly over here because I've got good range. Obviously, I'm only 20 inches from there already, so I'm within range there. And then with these raiders, he's put them over here. He's got his
scouting, were they?
Yeah, he's got his Mongols to come and claim this. Wild horns, longhorns, mongrels, razor, gore chariot, normal chariot, centaurs, normal chariot. I think this one is the razor gore chariot.
Okay. Where's the general?
My general, or
his general.
His general is in with the longhorns.
That's different.
He's gone Death Star.
That's different.
Yeah, so he's put him in there mainly to make that unit an absolute beast of a unit. How aptly. Then I've also got my knights, Sea Guard, Queen's Guard, Lancers, and Dragon all there. Thinking I've got quite a good zone and range to do that.
Yeah.
We'll see how that goes.
We will.
On to my turn. I moved my Reavers to instantly chaff up his things and set up counter charges with these guys.
Yeah.
I did actually charge his Razor Gore over here with my Lancers, who then fled. The Razor Gore fled and passed through there. Everyone panicked, did not panic and everything.
No.
And left them up a bit, so obviously within range of that.
Yeah.
And then just moved my Dragon back a bit so that he couldn't, if anything, come through to my Dragon.
Cool.
Otherwise, he stayed the same, looking to shoot.
Yeah.
Magic, got number 4. Did 2 wounds on his Razor Gore, who I'm targeting, really, to start off with. because I know he gives everyone the bonus as well.
The movement bonus.
And he's more points.
Yes.
So
Silver Spike. I did it 666
with a 666.
Uh-oh.
So with 3 dice and a 666, which goes down to 555s because it's only 3 dice.
Yeah.
And I did a wound out of the 2 hits he got, I did a wound to my dragon.
Right.
Which is quite big.
Yeah.
But I was happy that he didn't die, obviously, with 666. Did another wound with my Queen's Guard on his chariot.
Brilliant.
So a Sea Guard. And my Queen's Guard did a wound. So he's racked up 4 wounds in that first one. So that's
good.
Quite low.
Bleeding heavily.
Yeah. He then charges here. And I flee. And I think my cover shot.
Cover fire. Oh.
Got the last wound off it.
Oh, brilliant. That was handy then. Did he not realise that could happen? Or forget?
No, he was like, that's a cool rule. I was like, yeah, it is. No, you did.
Who'd be silly enough to take Sea Guard? No one knows that rule.
Charges in here to kill some chaff.
Yep. Which is what you planned.
Yeah, Riley's at the back there.
Annoying.
Yeah, but there's going to be like generals there. So. I think he did charge both of these into...
Redirect them.
Redirect, yeah. But didn't get in.
Okay, good.
Moved up Centaurs to chaff me.
Shame.
So,
expected though.
Yeah, and it obviously has got a lot of units and stuff, so that could be potentially what he does there.
Yeah.
Did 1 wound to my eagle with his raiders.
Yeah. Those raiders are really good.
Yeah.
You know. Don't respect the raiders. Mate.
Well, I did, and they've even plinked off a wound. Well, my knights, 2 up.
They are like elite.
So they did very well there.
Yeah.
Obviously, the chariot's impact wounds alone killed me.
Yep.
There, and that's it at the end of his turn.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm sort of thinking I quite like how this has panned out because he hasn't moved forward too much, and gutted that he's chaffed me, but that was always going to happen. Really.
I suppose if you remember your battle with Shane, you've had a little bit of a go against the chariot list, haven't you?
Yeah. So my plan is just to try and get him off as soon as possible, really. But we'll see. I charge both of his units, and he flees one after each other.
Interesting.
So Catlaw stumbles forward
by default. Yeah.
I charge also in here to
what else
get rid of them. I did charge my dragon over onto these 2, who both fled.
Okay.
As well, meaning I had to chaff up his big unit and his Minotaur, but overall quite a nice position. But I was always really going to be doing that, chaffing, so to keep them away.
Yep.
Magic. I get number 2. I did a molten copper onto this unit and cleared a few of them away.
Good.
Favour of Melodis, got that up. I think he just failed to dispel that one. Shooting wise, cleared I think about 6 more. So I've got rid of a full rank with magic and shooting, which is nice.
That is nice. Yeah.
Killed the centaurs and just face, as they say.
Yeah.
And that's how it looks.
Well, you're even a flank charge to the mongrels. What are you playing at?
Yeah, I know, eh?
Oh my gosh.
Everything else.
That gives me nightmares.
So that makes me move them over as far as I could. Just to, But they're not goblins, so I'm not too worried about that one.
What are you saying? You're saying your knights are better than my goblins?
Just about. A little tiny bit.
I'll have to have that one-on-one at some point.
Tiny bit. He charges my eagle. Get rid of some chaff. He charges his centaurs into my Catlaw. And I decide to flee.
Okay.
On hindsight, because I thought I don't want him going in and doing loads of wounds and stuff. On hindsight, I go before him, and I've got loads of strength 5 and strength 6 attacks.
Yeah, I think you might be able to deal with them.
I think this was a mistake on my part. Getting my Catlaws
high strength
out of the thing.
Yeah, I think you probably could have held that.
I think I do 2 or 3 wounds to him, and then in which case he doesn't do that to me.
No.
And so I'm a bit. I think if I was to do this again, I would just see how it goes.
You can't do it again, can you?
I can't.
You've done it now.
He, I think, charged here.
Yeah.
Into my dragon and failed. It was a long one, to be fair.
Yeah. I wouldn't have gone well for him anyway.
It was an odd one. I think he just wanted to keep him there, but I don't know why. Or maybe that was he did some magic at him. and Favour Melodis. Maybe he shot me.
Yeah, maybe that's his really bunker.
But this is after his movement and stuff as well. So
Raiders are coming.
He's not decided to charge in, and he's just charged there, so I can see him because he couldn't get him out.
No.
He's rallied up here with all these as well, so I might have to deal with that later. Mongols are up. Kills off my chaff in combat, and that's how it looks at the end. He actually overruns to go right in my face.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, so I've got to deal with.
And it looks like he's out of your knight's line of sight as well.
He is, unfortunately. My lancers have rallied and they're looking to go this way now.
Yeah. Get those mongrel raiders.
Yeah, absolutely. So they declare a long charge into the flank of the mage, I think I needed an 11. So it was a long charge.
Through the river.
Well, it doesn't matter anymore for cavalry.
Doesn't it?
No.
Oh, no, it's only here. No, of course it doesn't.
So I was thinking, I'm probably not going to get that 11. But if I get it, that's his mage, that's that unit gone, and then I'm into these.
Yeah.
That's such a high. I thought a low risk thing because I'm only going to stumble forward anyway. So I took that on. He had to hold, obviously. I charged a flank of his big unit, hoping to basically get into his Minotaur. Now that was a big risk because I could challenge him, and if he declined, great. I'll just go to town on his unit. But if he accepted, I'd be one-on-one with him. I know he's decent, but he's got regen, and that's it. And I'm flaming attacks, and hopefully with a bit of magic, I can help that. I can do that out. So yeah, this is where I'm going big or go home sort of job.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
It's a long journey home.
It is a long journey home. And I make it in, but I don't make it in with my knights, which actually presented my flank to his chariot as well, which was fairly big.
Yeah.
So that was unfortunate, but he left it on. And
that could have been so good though.
Yeah, I would have got if I'd have got that. I would have overrun into there because I would have had a rank, and he probably wouldn't have done much to me. I would have then gone into this unit, and it would have just
gone to town.
Been it. And then I was thinking I've got to go for the objectives as well, so that gets me close to the objective.
That's very true.
So that was what I was thinking with that, and that was it. Both moves really were a bigger bust.
Yeah.
And one of them came off, and I'm into it. Either whether it's come off or not, we'll check more later.
We'll find out.
Big magic, for a lot of dice. I get Rod of Battle off.
Oh, you cast it!
Yeah, finally. I've had it all the time. You wouldn't know from the reports, but and Word of Iron. So I've made them flammable.
Mm-hmm.
I've got +2 to my armor to make him 1-up armor, and I've got +1 to hit on the whole model. So I'm hitting with my mage on 2s and with him on 3s.
Yeah,
on a lot of things, and 2s if it's against them.
Yeah. So
feeling more confident.
And you're re-rolling to wound.
Yeah. He has got a plus strength.
Okay.
There, which as well.
So whatever comes back is going to hurt, but there's not a lot coming back.
That's it. So this looks like. Oh yeah. So this looks like
after combat.
Yeah, he didn't challenge or anything, and I think I decided not to challenge, and he didn't move. He didn't move this guy into my facing, so I actually just did loads of damage to him, and he was steadfast and moved round.
Yeah.
To face me, which means on my next one, this go, he's going to have some. We're going to have that. Yeah,
it's going to happen.
Or potentially the other thing was no, that is what happened because he's still got a BSB in there as well.
Yes, he does.
So that's what happened there. On his turn, he charges both of these but fails to get in, and this is where I found out he has a reroll to get in.
Okay.
Reroll to the charge,
which I didn't know. It didn't matter.
But yeah, so fortunately he failed both of those. Gets magic, gets the +1 strength off and AP, I think, on that one.
Yeah.
And another one. I did try and dispel them both actually, but failed. So he got
really tough to dispel all his totems, isn't it?
He decides not to go in here at this point and moves his Razor Gore up to chaff.
Right.
And moves these guys up to chaff here, and these to chaff here, and brings his. Let's see if I've got another.
think, yeah, and brings these a bit closer.
Okay.
To basically go 3.
Yeah, so he's not ready
on a future. These guys do a few wounds to the Queen's Guard, and these don't do anything here.
Your Sea Guard have moved up a bit.
Not there.
And in the next one.
Yeah, so my Sea Guard in the next one haven't moved up. They have charged.
Right, yes. Oh, yes, that's it.
Thinking that if I charge here, I'm presuming I'm getting rid of this. So I then move these guys to face this way.
Yeah.
And move these guys to face what's coming. Or overrun them, get them up there. To see how we're doing. I also charge my Lancers and my Catclaw into Raiders to see if I can get rid of them.
Yeah.
And also, I charge my Queen's Guard into the side here.
Audacious.
Thinking that he's got his general here. I've got a flank. He can't get me if I'm in a challenge.
Yeah.
So hopefully that pays off. So all in basically in this one. Again, I'm going quite high risk.
Taking a lot of wounds on that dragon though.
Yeah. So I think maybe I've done this a bit out of thing. So we're in the challenge, and he's got 2 wounds on him, I think, and he's done 4 to me.
Yeah.
Thankfully, I'm going first in this next one, but it's risky.
This is a big magic phase, and you've rolled the low one.
Yeah. I think I get. I'm not sure I get anything off, on this.
No.
But as you can see, I've moved up a bit closer. Yeah. I actually kill his Monitor, which means I don't take any wounds in return.
Yes.
I kill off the Raiders, he flees. I decided, and this is another mistake I've made with him, I decided not to go after him, not because I didn't want the points, but because I wanted to face this way.
Right. And
charge into them on my next go.
Yeah.
What actually happened was I just didn't move him. I got distracted and he was facing this way. So that's a shame. These guys didn't quite catch them.
No, those bloody
Raiders got away. But they're both.
You kind of got a bit of revenge for me, though.
Yeah. So getting the Raiders, which takes us on to, and obviously the Queen's Guard have ranked up as well.
They have, yeah, bust up.
With his guy gone now, my plan is to challenge his BSB and kill his BSB so that he's not steadfast stubborn for any reason with that bodyguard.
Can just go to town on them.
It's the idea. Also these guys just show you how they've reformed and stuff. Yeah. This one charges in and I do a wound.
With your stand and shoot?
This one stand and shoot.
Right.
I think actually they charged in here and they did stand and shoot against him, again using the cover fire.
Very good. You're the only one remembering that roll.
I know, yeah. And all of these 3 otherwise charge in.
Yep. They're coming.
Boom, boom, boom. And we've known from referee receiving how bad impact hits can be against them. So we're very interested to see if we can hold that.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they move up forward, and I think, as you can see there, there's not. So they've charged in.
Mongrels,
mongrels as well to flank me.
Yeah,
and some combat rays. That's his magic. He doesn't get much off, but
that's a lot of kills.
He's done a lot of kills to me. So I started on 5 in the back and 2 in the front, so he's done 7 wounds to me. Again, at the minute, I'm above 25%, so I'm not actually giving him any points right now. But that is I'm in dire straits for sure.
Yeah, although most of his damage has now been done.
Yeah. Absolutely. And as you can see, I've killed off the Razor Gore.
The big chariot.
The big one.
Yeah.
And that's it at the end of the turn. And you can see...
Oh, what's gone on there?
There's a dragon missing. Now, I'll tell you what happened. So...
Tell me what happened.
I challenged... Let's go back a bit. So, look at all them units.
Yeah.
And there's 3 deep as well.
What's the combat res coming in?
So... What happened was, I challenged his BSB from this unit, which was all the way up here before. Yep. He declined. Meaning they don't get his BSB, his reroll or leadership or anything. I did loads and loads of wounds. I must have done probably about 15 wounds with breath weapon, stomp, all that stuff, and attacks and things.
A lot of combat res.
He would have been auto break. These guys were steadfast.
Yeah.
But he would have been auto break. But with this unit, because I've got a unit with a rank in his flank.
Yeah.
However,
disrupted.
We played that his BSB provided them stubborn.
Even though
he refused the challenge, because we thought it was just you'd lose the BSB reroll in the leadership.
I see.
Now, obviously, that means they flee in this regard, and I potentially can chase and do whatever, or just have it in these. As it happened, I mean, he did the last win to my dragon.
So the dragon died naturally.
Dragon died anyway.
Did it happen?
So that wasn't. But
the Longhorns
these were all
had
auto
a
flee.
bodyguard test instead of an auto break.
Yeah, and obviously if they flee, they lose standards and things like that. And
Queen's Guard was 1-on-1 with the Wild Horns.
Yeah, and it's my turn next as well. So I've got lots of opportunities to do things.
Whereas the Queen's Guard 2-on-1 against those are going to get owned.
Yeah. So in the end, it was a bit of I was gutted that I found that out. Because they would have been off, I would have been 1-on-1.
So when the BSB refused the duel, he not only loses the re-roll and the BSB's leadership, he also loses the bodyguard roll.
Yeah. So, I mean, I was pleased how much wounds I did, but it ultimately it now spells the end for them.
It does.
And as you can see, my Lion Chariot is facing this way, so it isn't giving me any support there.
Yeah. Gutted.
However, I move on from it, and I put my Cat Claw into this chariot to give me some impact hits, and Loven into there to mop up both of them. Although what I potentially could have done with him was go into his mage. It's the one thing I didn't think about. I run down these mongrels.
Good, well done. I'm pleased.
I mop up here, no problem, and they mop up there, no problem.
Yeah.
They actually chase me down rather than kill me, which I was surprised at.
Yeah.
I do a few wounds, but they chase me down and go on the hill. They actually still did some wounds to my dragon, so my knights. So I'm actually down to half things, and I decide to go for broke here and charge these two into his Wild Horns, who are protecting the
wizard.
No, the objective.
Oh, the objective, right. You've really gone for it, yeah.
So I was thinking I got to go for it there. He can't charge anything, so it's just turned round. And then just moves up to be in line after they both fail.
Right. Failed. Okay.
So, these guys, long charge here.
Because they've got an objective as well, haven't they?
Stand and shoot. And this is, again, perhaps a mistake, because what I could have done was just moved up to contest it. You only have to contest it at the end.
Oh, you're contesting these ones, not grabbing them. Yeah.
So you only have to contest it at the end. So what I could have done was just contested it and see what they do, because I'm 2+ armour.
Yeah, because it was your turn first and then his.
Yeah, so I'm 2+ armour to their nothing, so I can potentially even take a charge from them. But I charged there, they did a wound on the stand and shoot, and nothing happens. And I could have done a similar thing there as well, because again, I just have to contest it.
Right.
I mean, standing on the objective as well, but all I have to do is move both of these up.
Yeah, true.
And actually, if I move both of them up, then I'm winning that objective.
Yeah, and if he charges you, you win. Hopefully.
I'll pop one over there. So
hindsight.
Yeah, absolute hindsight. But that's my last picture.
Okay.
That's how it ended up. He decided not to go back here or anything, and he just moved the Longhorns up. So
what did it work out as?
Good battle though.
It sounds like a really good battle.
Yeah, very tactical, back and forth and everything. We ended up as I had 2,455 to his 2,303.
Oh, very close.
And that was even with the dragon as well, so I was quite pleased on that. That made it a 10-10, but obviously because he's got both the objectives, that made it a 7-13 in his favour.
Wow,
which meant, so instead of going from a potentially 7-13 to my favour, it went to his because of the objective, because I decided to charge rather than move up.
Right.
Interesting. Really good battle, really.
A few lessons learned there then.
Yeah, it was quite an intense battle as well.
Sounds it.
And it was, interesting. And realistically, it could have gone a different way if we'd have remembered the rule. So,
remember the bodyguard rule.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally different.
But no, I was pleased that I got the match up with my dragon. His guy was just a beast. He did a lot more than I expected him to do against the dragon.
Leaving the dragon with 1 wound against the long so was always going to be risky.
And in the end, he only did the 1 wound in that last one. So that early miscast wound was actually crucial as well. So there's a few little things that really swung it, and it was really enjoyable.
Lion Chariot, Catclaw for getting to reform.
Yeah, and fleeing when perhaps he could have, because if he'd have held, he could have. That was on his thing, and if he did, even make him flee or anything, I could have charged in.
Yeah,
and then that's less impact hits coming in on my nights later. So perhaps a few mistakes on my part, but all a learning curve, and I'm quite happy with a 7-13 in the end. Really,
you didn't get trounced even with those mistakes.
Yeah, so. With the moral I was going on, I was quite pleased that I got more points than him.
Yes.
So
but
overall, nice to play Beastman. Good battle. I think it really deserved to win because I'd made a few mistakes and he just played pretty solid.
And you possibly forgot the objectives until the last minute.
Yeah, again, it was perhaps a bit too late, but overall, quite good.
Cool. Thank you for watching. Let us know some comments on how you think Lucky Sixes did, and any thoughts on the battle, etc. Going to carry on with round 4, which is into my round 4. So with your 7 points gained, that puts me 8 points behind you.
Yeah, so only 8 points.
So only 8 points needed to go above you. So obviously I didn't know that because this was happening at the same time. But let's see how I get on. Thank you very much for watching.
See you later.